Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Epic Sports Broadcasting Network. My name is Dave Little, and we are coming to you live from the Dave Cave with action from the 1971-72 Epic Basketball League. It is opening night, and tonight's game is going to be a doozy as the defending champion Milwaukee Bucks, led by Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, play host to the Los Angeles Lakers, led by Wilt Chamberlain. So two of the best big men in the history of the game are going to be doing battle here tonight at the Milwaukee Arena, celebrating the return of the Epic Basketball League to the airwaves. As you will recall, the Epic Basketball League is a relegation league played in divisions of gold, silver, and bronze by tiers, with relegation of teams up and down at the end of each regular season. And if you had the chance to tune in last Friday night to the previous show, we went through the division structure and set the stage for tonight's opening contest. The Milwaukee Bucks were stellar in the 70-71 Epic Basketball League season. They went 20-0 in the regular season, and then lost a couple of games in the playoffs, but went on to a 30-2 overall record and the inaugural championship of the Epic Basketball League in the playoffs, sweeping the New York Knicks in the finals. This year, the Lakers are the powerhouse team. This Lakers team, with Jerry West and Gail Goodrich and Wilt Chamberlain, won 69 games in the regular season, making them the winningest team of all time to that point in history, until the mid-90s, when a kid named Jordan came along with his mates in Chicago to topple that record, and subsequently the Golden State Warriors topped the Bulls mark. But this is a historic season on a number of levels, and we are going to get things kicked off tonight with two of the best teams in the league and two of the best big men in the history of the game, as Kareem and the Bucks take on Wilt and the Lakers. Now let's get the game started. We'll first take a look at the starting lineups for Los Angeles. The point guard, Jerry West, the veteran, 12 years out of West Virginia. His backcourt mate, as we mentioned, is Gail Goodrich, 7th year out of UCLA. Jim McMillan starts at the small forward in his second season out of Columbia. And Happy Hairston is your power forward, an 8th-year man out of New York University. And of course, the big man in the middle, in his 13th season out of Kansas, Wilt Chamberlain. In the regular season, in the normal NBA season, 1971-72, Elgin Baylor started the year with the Lakers, but after just a few games, he abruptly announced his retirement, which was stunning to the fans in Los Angeles. But the Lakers went on to great success in spite of the retirement. For the Bucks, Oscar Robertson, the Big O, is the veteran point guard starting for the Bucks out of the University of Cincinnati, 12th year in the league. Lucius Allen is his backcourt mate in his 3rd year out of UCLA. Bob Dandridge is the small forward, and he was one of the unsung heroes of the 70-71 season, and he is back in his 3rd season out of Norfolk State. Curtis Perry gets the start at power forward, and of course the big man in the middle, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. And it was during the 1971 off season when Kareem changed his name from Lou Alcindor, as he was known in 70-71. He is now making his debut as Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. And I think we have the stage set, and we are ready for action as we say hello to Randy Luxembourg in the chat room. And here we go. Los Angeles controls the jump. Goodrich has the ball out on the point. He is being defended by Lucius Allen, who is a solid defender. Goodrich is going to put it on the floor and takes it into the rim. Tied up by Oscar Robertson, and that'll be a jump ball. So good help side defense by Robertson as Goodrich got past Lucius Allen, but Robertson was there to cut him off, and we've got a jump ball. And it will be Robertson controlling the jump for Milwaukee as we go the other way. The Bucks heading from left to right on your computer screen as Robertson comes down and sets the offense. He is going to go right inside to Abdul-Jabbar. Working against Chamberlain. Can't get a shot off. Kicks it out to Allen for the 15-footer, too strong. Off the rim, off the top of the backboard and out of bounds. It will be Los Angeles basketball. Jerry West manning the point for the Lakers. Looking around the perimeter to Goodrich. They want to get it inside to Chamberlain, but he is covered up down there. And Jerry West is going to get the ball back. And he's going to swing it over to Goodrich, who's now covered by Abdul-Jabbar. There's a whistle on the play. And Goodrich is fouled by Abdul-Jabbar. And that will be a one-shot foul for Gail Goodrich. Sensational shooting guard out of UCLA. And an 85% free throw shooter on the regular NBA season. His free throw is good, and we have the first point of the Epic Basketball League season here in 1971-72. And here is the Bucks coming back with Abdul-Jabbar. He's got it inside. He's got Hairston on him on the switch as Abdul-Jabbar comes off the pick, posts up against Harrison. The sky hook is up, and it is no good. And somebody got him on the arm, but they're going to call that one on Gail Goodrich. Goodrich commits the foul coming over to help out, and it will be Kareem to the line for two. 69% free throw shooter. He misses the first. Second shot for Abdul-Jabbar is up. And good. And we're tied at 1. Here come the Lakers back the other way. Jerry West looks around. Wilt Chamberlain has Jabbar all over him. West takes it into the front court. He tries to get around Oscar Robertson. His jump shot is up and good. And Robertson got him with the body. Quick first step there by Jerry West. And he gets the basket and the foul. He will go to the free throw line. First foul on Oscar Robertson. West comes to the line. Sights his sign, dribbles and shoots. It's good. And LA has a 4-1 lead. Back come the Bucks. Lucius Allen works outside against Goodrich. Dumps it down inside to Kareem. Posting up against Chamberlain. His turnaround jump shot is no good. Abdul-Jabbar now 0 for 2. And it's Happy Hairston with the rebound. Coming back the other way. McMillan looked at his shot against Dandridge. Couldn't get free. Swings it back around to Gail Goodrich on the perimeter. Goodrich is going to put it on the floor once again. Steps around Lucius Allen. Gets into the lane for the layup. And it is blocked away by Abdul-Jabbar. Curtis Perry with the rebound. The outlet to Robertson, and the Bucks will run. Robertson leading the break. Gets it over to Allen on the wing. Allen takes
Lucius
it to the
Allen.
hole, lays it up and good. First field goal for Milwaukee. It's a 4-3 ball game. As the Lakers come back with West leading the offense. He's got McMillan on the wing, covered by Dandridge. They get it back over to Goodrich. Goodrich has been their top gun so far here tonight. He takes it into the lane once again, lays it up off the glass and good.
Goodrich from West.
That is now 3 points for Goodrich. 3 points for Goodrich, as it is a 6-3 ball game. 3 for Goodrich, 3 for Jerry West. It's been a while since I did a action PC game, and I'm still kind of adjusting to where everything is on the screen. We're just 2 minutes into the first quarter, with Los Angeles leading 6-3. And Milwaukee is going to pound it in once again to Kareem. Kareem with the sky hook this time. around the cylinder, and he
Kareem
gets it to go.
Abdul-Jabbar.
Abdul-Jabbar with his first field goal of the season, and it's a 6-5 ball game. Lakers coming back. They get it to West. West working against Robertson. He's going to cross over and get into the lane. He lays it up easy, and it's good.
West, from Chamberlain.
Abdul-Jabbar is not protecting the rim well. He picked up a foul in the early going, and the LA guards, both Goodrich and West, are taking advantage. As back come the Bucks, trailing by 3. This time it is Oscar on the outside. Attacks the rim. Tries a bounce pass into Abdul-Jabbar. Gets out of play, and that will be a turnover for the Bucks, and the ball goes back over to the Lakers. They look inside to Hairston. Working down there on the post against Curtis Perry. Short jump shot from Hairston is off the rim, no good. And the rebound is taken on the offensive glass by McMillan. McMillan's going to go back up with it. He sets, he launches, and he gets it in.
McMillan.
Nothing but net for Jim McMillan, and it is a 10-5 ball game. Lakers looking good here in the early going. Milwaukee's going to look down low to Bob Dandridge. He can do some work there in the lane against smaller defenders, and he gets the turnaround jumper to go
from
here
Allen
to make it a 10-7 ball game. Back come the Lakers. They've got McMillan on the outside, guarded by Robertson on the switch. West is open on the top of the key. He's got Bob Dandridge on him. He takes it around Dandridge. He's cut off by Abdul-Jabbar in the lane. He stops, he pops, and it rolls off the rim, batted away by Abdul-Jabbar. Kareem got a piece of that one. But on the rebound, we've got a loose ball foul, and that's going to go against Curtis Perry. He fouled Chamberlain in the battle for the rebound, and Chamberlain will shoot one. Chamberlain, a notoriously bad free throw shooter. Looks like for the 71-72 season, he connected only 42% of the time. His free throw here is no good. And Abdul-Jabbar takes the rebound for Milwaukee. Back come the Bucks. Robertson surveys his options. And again, he's going to dump it down low to Kareem. Kareem inside, defended by Chamberlain. Steps back, takes the 10-footer around and out. 1 for 4 for Jabbar in the early going, as Chamberlain takes the rebound. And the Lakers will pull it out and give it back out to Jerry West out on top to set the offense. West looks back over to Goodrich. Goodrich from the outside goes hard to the rack, and this time it's an offensive foul on Gail Goodrich. And that is his second. Goodrich, after a hot start, is forced to leave the floor, and he'll be replaced by Keith Erickson for the Lakers as Milwaukee comes back on offense. Just 4 minutes gone by first quarter. Still a 10-7 game in favor of the Bucks. The Bucks have somewhat limited options against this Lakers defense. Jerry West has a good defensive matchup against Robertson. And they're going to be dumping it down to Kareem early and often here in this one. He gets it from Robertson on the pick and roll. And it's stolen away by Jerry West. Good anticipation by Jerry West. And back come the Lakers. They don't have the numbers. Jerry West is going to smartly pull the ball back and set the offense, as Los Angeles looks to set up a play. Chamberlain on the inside. Has Abdul-Jabbar all over him. West resets the offense. Defended on the wing by Robertson. Runs the pick and roll with Hairston. And it is going to be an offensive foul on Hairston as he tried to get into the rim. And Curtis Perry got into his path, and they whistled and called the foul on Happy Hairston. He is not happy at this point in time. Still a 10-7 ball game. 7.5 minutes to play first quarter. Milwaukee on offense, trailing by 3. Robertson looks inside once again to Kareem. Kareem has it on the pick and roll and slams it home. Nice drop step by
Cap
Kareem. Got that
from
long left
Robertson.
arm up there and jammed it home. Didn't go over Chamberlain, but went around him with his excellent footwork. And the Lakers come back on offense now with just a 1-point lead, 10-9. Hairston has it working outside against Curtis Perry. Hairston's going to take the baseline jump shot. It's off the rim, no good. McMillan with another offensive board. He goes for another putback. But away from the ball, we have a double foul, and that is Hairston and Perry getting tangled up. And that is foul number 2 on both of those power forwards. How about that? Los Angeles will retain possession as Hairston stays in the game with the 2 fouls. He throws it to West out on the top. West gets it over to Erickson. Erickson buries a 15-footer.
Erickson from West.
Give the assist to Jerry West. Nice setup on that play. 2 assists now for West here in the early going. Kareem has it inside now, working against Chamberlain once again. 5 points for Kareem so far. The skyhook this time is good, and that is 7 to lead all scorers.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar from Allen.
Jabbar heating up as the Bucks try and keep it close. They come back with West. Gets the ball from Chamberlain, loses it for a moment. Takes the jump shot, a little bit off balance, missed that one. Erickson with the rebound, passes it back out. They're going to look back down to Hairston on the baseline. The 15-footer's good.
Hairston from West.
First basket of the game for Happy Hairston, and the lead once again for the Lakers is 3, as we have just passed the midway point of the first quarter. Robertson looks over the offense. He's going to swing it over to Lucius Allen. Allen inside to Abdul-Jabbar. The 10-footer's no good, but Allen gets the tip in off the glass. His man went over to double team Kareem, and that left Allen alone underneath for the putback. And it's again a 1-point game. Here come the Lakers with McMillan. Working on the outside against Bobby Dandridge. Kicks it out to West on the perimeter. The jump shot from West is good.
From McMillan.
7 for Jerry West to lead Los Angeles. The Lakers are back on top by 3. Milwaukee pounding it down inside once again to Kareem. Kareem puts it home with authority.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar from Allen.
Last time he went left, this time he went right. And he has got Wilt Chamberlain tied up in knots. Back comes the Lakers. West resets the offense, tries to space his guys out as there was a crowd in the lane. Erickson's got it now on the perimeter. 11 on the shot clock as Hairston looks around. And he swings it out to Jerry West on top. West is going to go to the hole. I must select a play. Well, there's only 1 second on the shot clock, so no time for the drive. West has to throw one up, and it is a shot clock violation. So Elgin Baylor comes in for Los Angeles, and John Block comes in for Milwaukee as both power forwards are swapped out with those 2 fouls. Milwaukee sets the offense with Lucius Allen, working against Erickson. Allen from the perimeter. There's a collision out top as Erickson made contact, but Allen steps
Lucius Allen from
Robertson. It up
Robertson.
and good. Erickson tried the flop, and the refs weren't buying it. As Lucius Allen now has 6 points on the night, and Milwaukee takes the first lead of the ball game, 17-16. Chamberlain is, they're going to look inside to Chamberlain. He hasn't had much action yet tonight as Wilt has been stymied by Kareem, and this time the ball is stolen away by Lucius Allen. Wilt still scoreless on the night, 1 rebound, 1 assist. And Abdul-Jabbar with 9 for the Bucks on the offensive end. Robertson directs traffic. Looks inside to Kareem. Kareem gets it on the pick and roll, and this time Chamberlain reached in on him. And that will be a one-shot foul for Kareem. Milwaukee Bucks up by 17-16. Trying to make it a 2-point lead. If Jabbar can connect on this free throw, it's good. And with 4 minutes to play in the first, Milwaukee has a 2-point lead. West looks over to Baylor on the wing. Back over to McMillan. Back out to West. Down inside again to Baylor. His short jump shot's good. And Elgin Baylor has his first point of the ball game. Tie ball game with 3:46 to go, first quarter. Oscar Robertson with it out on top. Defended by West. Oh, but Erickson came over and picked his pocket. And the Lakers have the numbers going the other way. West to Erickson. Erickson hard to the hole. His shot's off the rim, no good. Bobby Dandridge comes away with the rebound for Milwaukee. We haven't seen a lot of fast breaking here tonight. Both teams content to run their half-court offense and pound it down to the big guys inside in the case of Abdul-Jabbar. LA has been attacking the rim with West and Goodrich. And now the Bucks are going to dump it down inside to Bobby Dandridge on the low block. His layup is up and good with the left hand. And Milwaukee's back up on top by 2. West is going to return the favor and look down inside to McMillan. Jim McMillan down there in the lane. He's defended by Dandridge. Dandridge tipped that one away out of bounds. The ball will stay here with the Lakers with 9 on the shot clock. Pat Riley into the game for Los Angeles for the first time. And for the Bucks, the popular John McLaughlin comes in along with Wally Jones as the Bucks continue to hold that 2-point lead with 3 minutes to go here in the first. West starts the offense, swinging it around to Pat Riley, just into the game. Riley's going to put it on the floor against Wally Jones. Attacks the rim, lays it up. Off the front rim, no good. Battle for the rebound, and John Block comes out with it for the Bucks. Oscar Robertson's got it now as the Bucks have some numbers. Robertson to the hole. Dishes it off to McLaughlin. McLaughlin cannot get the layup to go. And this time it is Jerry West who battles it out for the Lakers, and back come LA the other way. And they're going to slow things down as Keith Erickson didn't like what he was seeing on the break. Still plenty of time on the shot clock as Erickson pulls it back out. Swings it over to Riley on the wing. The jump shot by Riley is no good. Oscar Robertson rebounds for Milwaukee. They haven't been able to get it down to Kareem the last few trips. And he has got some trouble now as he is being fronted by Pat Riley. And Robertson has no choice now but to kick it over to McLaughlin on the outside. McLaughlin with the corner jump shot. It's no good, but we've got a loose ball foul on the rebound, and they're going to call that one on Robertson, and that is his second. So foul trouble for both teams here in the first period. As Goodrich is out with 2 fouls, and now Oscar Robertson is out of the game with 2 fouls. Jerry West is going to go to the line to shoot 1 free throw. Pretty good free throw shooter at 81%. He connects on this one, and the score is now 20-19. Milwaukee holding the ball and the lead with 2.5 minutes to play here in the first. The point guard now for the Bucks is Charlie Lowry. Lowry, a rookie, running the point guard, backing up Oscar Robertson, who sits with foul trouble. He is going to look inside to Abdul-Jabbar. Posting up against Chamberlain down low. The short jump shot is nothing but net.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar scores.
Pat Riley. So Abdul-Jabbar to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play and give the Bucks their biggest lead of the night if he can connect here. The shot by Abdul-Jabbar is up and good. And with under 2.5 to play now, Milwaukee leads at 23-19 here in the first quarter. Flynn Robinson now in the game for the Lakers. He is a dynamic performer on the offensive end. He is out there on the wing. He can fill it up quick. They get it to him out there on the wing. Back around to West. West is going to take the jump shot. He can't get that to go. It's off the rim, and John Block comes out with it for Milwaukee. The Bucks have numbers, and Lowry will push the pace. He gets it over to Wally Jones. Wally Jones lays it up and good with the right hand.
Wally Jones.
Finger roll, and Milwaukee goes up by 6. Los Angeles has gone a little bit cold here, and they're going to look inside to Elgin Baylor to try and change that. West finds Baylor on the pick and roll. Baylor hits another one.
Baylor from West.
And that breaks the drought for the Lakers. Milwaukee still leads by 4, 25-21 with the basketball, and now under 2 minutes to play in the first quarter. They look inside to their big man. Abdul-Jabbar down low, but he couldn't get a shot off, and he is whistled for the 3-second violation. Jim McMillan back into the ball game for Los Angeles. Oh, man, it is a Friday night, and the long week of work is catching up to me here. As now we come to the Laker basketball, trailing by 4. Flynn Robinson now running the point, with Riley alongside in the backcourt and Jim McMillan back into the ball game. Chamberlain and Baylor down low for the Lakers. They look inside to Chamberlain as he works against Kareem. Chamberlain is still scoreless on the night, and this time it's knocked away and out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. But Chamberlain's going to have his hands full with the long arms and the very fine footwork of Kareem on the defensive end. Has got Wilt bottled up here in this first quarter. Lakers to inbound. They've got Robertson out on top, working against Charlie Lowry. Robinson's going to try and penetrate. He gets into the basket. He tried to dish it to McMillan, but McMillan had already making his break for the rebound. And that ball goes behind McMillan and out of bounds for the turnover. Now 4 turnovers for both teams late in the first quarter. Milwaukee back on offense as Lowry calls a play. They want Abdul-Jabbar down low. He's covered by Chamberlain, so they swing it out on the wing to McLaughlin. Down to Jones, back out to Lowry. Jones guarded by Riley. He shoots the jump shot, and he gets it in over Pat
Wally
Riley.
Jones from Lowry.
4 points off the bench for Wally Jones here in the first quarter. And Milwaukee stretches the lead to 6 as we come down to the final minute of the first quarter. LA's going to look to the baseline to McMillan. Double teamed in the corner. Tipped away and out of play by McLaughlin. Los Angeles will retain possession with now 56 seconds on the game clock here in the first quarter. 10 on the shot clock. Plenty of time to shoot. As it will be Baylor to inbound. Out to Robinson on top. Robinson's going to try the lane. He gets into the lane. He's cut off by Kareem. His shot over Kareem is up and no good off the side of the rim. Chamberlain's tip is no good. And finally, Kareem takes the rebound for Milwaukee with 51 seconds to play. Lowry sets the offense. They work it around the perimeter. Abdul-Jabbar is not available inside. 13 on the shot clock. Lowry looking for help. Gets it over to McLaughlin on the wing. McLaughlin's going to pull the trigger. His shot from 17 feet is up and good.
John McLaughlin from Abdul-Jabbar.
And with 27 seconds left to go here in the period, Milwaukee has opened up an 8-point lead. Robinson runs the offense, working against Charlie Lowry. 15 on the shot clock. The Lakers will hold. They look to Baylor down on the wing. He's guarded by John Block, down to 6 on the shot clock. Baylor's going to take another baseline jump shot, and he buried another one. He's 3 for 3 from that corner
Baylor
here in the first
from
quarter.
McMillan.
And he is on the verge of retirement, but he is earning his keep here tonight with 6 points in the first quarter. Just trying to keep Los Angeles close. As with 5 seconds to play, Milwaukee's going to have to rush the shot. Abdul-Jabbar with the skyhook from the baseline at the buzzer. Blocked by Chamberlain. And at the end of the first quarter, it is Milwaukee 29 and Los Angeles 23. We'll take a break here in the action for just a moment and check out the chat room. Hello to ID Jester. It's a big round ball out there. Where are the gloves? This is the 70s. The two very, very talented teams out here. I don't think we'll see any fisticuffs here tonight. Good evening to Tribe Fan, and welcome to Milwaukee Arena for basketball. Dave Garner, good evening. G-Puck. Nice to have a good crowd here tonight in the chat room. We've got 5 viewers and 5 likes. Thank you to everybody for coming out tonight for the season opener of the Epic Basketball League as we head back to action here in quarter number 2. Tonight's game being brought to you by DiGiorno's. Good pizza. I tried my first DiGiorno's tonight, and it lived up to the hype. We are back to action with the second quarter tip-off controlled by Chamberlain. Chamberlain scoreless in the first quarter for the Lakers. They really need to get him going to keep up with Kareem and the Buck squad. Right now, Flynn Robinson has it out on top. Looks over to Goodrich back in the game. Goodrich has Abdul-Jabbar on him on the switch. He's going to try and loop around, and he is pushed to the floor by Abdul-Jabbar, and that's 2 on Kareem. So Goodrich back into the game, and immediately he's back on the free throw line. 85% free throw shooter on the season, and he makes that one look easy. And the lead is 5 for the Bucks as they come down for their first possession of the second quarter. Robertson back in the game. Has Curtis Perry down on the low block. But he resets the offense, and he's going to look inside to Kareem. Kareem working against Chamberlain on the low post. The short jumper's good, and that is 15 for Kareem.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar
Wilt
from
15-0
Robertson.
here. And the Lakers have opened up, and the Lakers are now facing a 7-point deficit. Flynn Robinson still manning the point. They get it inside to Chamberlain. Chamberlain works against Kareem on the inside. He lays it up, and finally he gets one to go.
Chamberlain.
Almost 13 minutes of play before Chamberlain gets his first basket, but he is off the schneid, and the lead is cut to 5. They're going to come right back down to Kareem on the offensive end for Milwaukee. Fantastic pass from Robertson. The sky hook from Abdul-Jabbar.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar
and he
from Robertson.
It. 17 now for Kareem. He is having a brilliant night here in the season opener. Milwaukee looks down inside to Hairston. Hairston with the short shot won't go. Rebound is tipped up and taken by Bob Dandridge, and back come the Bucks. Dandridge is going to post up Jim McMillan in the lane. Working hard, pump fake, rises up, nothing but net. We saw
Bobby
that from
D
Dandridge last
from
season.
Robertson.
He is a mid-sized small forward, but he's got those big wide shoulders, and he's got good footwork in the paint. And he's got 6 points now tonight as the Bucks now enjoy their biggest lead of the game, leading by 9 with 10:37 to play here in quarter number 2. LA's going to look back over to Goodrich. Goodrich on the outside, takes it into the lane, lays it up and good.
Goodrich from Robinson.
Lakers need his scoring with Jerry West on the bench taking a rest. Robertson now has the basketball on top. Comes off the screen. He's got Hairston on the switch. Robertson steps, fakes into the lane, drives, and lays it up backhand.
The big O from Abdul-Jabbar.
And that is the first basket of the night for Robertson to go with already 5 assists on the game. Lakers looking now to Flynn Robinson. Comes off the screen, has Abdul-Jabbar on the switch. Jump shot by Flynn Robinson, and Kareem got a piece of it. Actually, that was Bobby Dandridge coming over to help out who got the piece of it. Hairston on the offensive glass. Hairston's going to try the putback. He loses it out of bounds, and the basketball goes back to the Bucks. Milwaukee making it look dominant here in the first half, as they have opened up a 9-point lead here in quarter number 2. And this is not quite the competitive matchup that we were expecting, and definitely the matchup between Kareem and Wilt has not been at all competitive, as Jabbar is dominating that matchup by a tally of 17-2. Milwaukee looks to extend the lead. They've got the switch on the inside, as Dandridge has Chamberlain on him, so they're going to look down to Kareem, who's guarded by Jim McMillan. He gets the fantastic pass from Robertson, but Chamberlain came over to help out.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
He blocked
from
that
Robertson.
shot, but he's called for the goaltend. Count that one for Kareem, and it is now a double-digit lead for the Bucks. How about that Milwaukee Bucks squad? Oscar Robertson is dishing it down to Kareem, and Kareem is taking care of business down there. LA's going to go back to Goodrich. Goodrich on the wing. Jump shot is good.
Robinson from Goodrich.
Actually, that was Robinson on the jump shot. He put a fake on Oscar Robertson and put a fake on your friendly announcer before burying that jump shot, and the lead is back down to 9. Lakers are going to go back on defense. Bucks get it into Kareem. Kareem up over Chamberlain again. Nothing but net. And Kareem is putting on a show
Robertson.
here in the Milwaukee arena tonight. 41-30. And Kareem has half of the Milwaukee offensive output on the evening. 21 already early in period number 2. Los Angeles looks for an opening. They've got Robinson working on Robertson outside. Flynn steps around Oscar, lays it up and good.
Robinson from McMillan.
Give the assist to McMillan on the give and go. And once again, the lead is 9. Robertson dribbles to his left, looks inside. Comes off the screen, has Goodrich on the switch. Robertson's got a step on Goodrich. But Flynn Robinson picked his pocket. How about that? He thought he had a clear path to the hole, but Flynn Robinson recovered and made the steal. And Los Angeles regains possession. They go down low once again to Chamberlain. Chamberlain has the switch, but there's a lost ball and loose ball scramble on the floor. And it is a tie-up, as Wally Jones for the Bucks will jump against Gail Goodrich, with now 8:37 to play in period number 2. Goodrich controls the jump. Goodrich with it on the outside, working against Wally Jones. Goodrich over to Robinson. Robinson takes the open jump shot. That's no good. The ball bounces around. There's a fight for it. It goes out of bounds, and the Bucks will take possession. As back into the game comes Jerry West, along with Elgin Baylor for the Lakers. Chamberlain will sit as Leroy Ellis comes into the game to give Chamberlain a break. Bucks back on the offensive end. Their starting 5 is back on the floor. As Robertson looks down inside to Kareem. Shoulder high pass. Kareem holds the ball high. Ellis punches it away. Out of bounds, but it stays in possession of the Bucks. As Kareem will now take his first rest of the ball game. And the backup center, John Block, 6-year man out of USC, is in for the Bucks. Milwaukee sets up with Robertson. Robertson working against Jerry West. He fakes. He gets into the lane. His layup is good.
Oscar Robertson from Allen.
Assist to Lucius Allen on the play, and the Bucks are back up by double digits. 8 minutes to play here, second quarter. They look to Hairston on the baseline. West has it. Down to Hairston. Hairston takes this one into the lane. Can't get it to go over John Block. Jerry West keeps it alive for the Lakers, and we have another 24-second possession for LA. West taking his time, working against Robertson. Comes off the screen from Baylor. Gets a free step in the lane. John Block moves over to cut him off. And the shot by West is no good. But Block is whistled on the foul. Block didn't like that call. He thought he was there and forced West to alter his shot. But according to the referee, Block got him on the elbow. And West will go to the line for a pair. First shot for West is good. As now Toby Kimball is into the game, replacing John Block. Second shot for West is good, and Jerry West becomes the first Laker in double figures as he has 10 points now to go with 4 assists, 2 rebounds. Robertson brings the Bucks back. He's got Dandridge inside now working against Baylor. Dandridge has been effective in the paint. His short jump shot this time is no good. But Baylor got him on the arm, and Bob Dandridge will go to the line to shoot 2. Dandridge, a 74% free throw shooter, connects on the first. Wilt Chamberlain back into the game after a brief rest. And with no Kareem out there, we'll see if Chamberlain can do some business on the inside. Dandridge misses the second. It's tipped around by Curtis Perry, but Goodrich takes it away, and the Lakers come back on offense. West has it out top against Oscar Robertson. Swings it over to Goodrich. Goodrich working on Lucius Allen. Goodrich takes it into the lane. Collision there with Toby Kimball. The layup is good by Goodrich. Will we have the foul? Yes,
Goodrich
Kimball
scores.
is called with the foul. Got him with the body. And Goodrich will take the free throw. Here comes Kareem back into the game. As Goodrich lines up the free throw and connects. And that cuts the lead to 7 with just over 7 minutes to play here second quarter. Robertson works on top against Jerry West. Swings it over to Dandridge on the wing. He's tied up by Baylor, and that'll be a jump ball. Dandridge controls the tip for Milwaukee. The Bucks will stay here with 9 seconds on the shot clock. Allen has it outside against Goodrich. Allen's going to try and get it into the lane. He dishes it into Abdul-Jabbar. The shot from Kareem is no good. But Chamberlain got him on the hand. 2 fouls now on Chamberlain as Kareem goes to the line to shoot 2. 69% free throw shooter on the season. And his first attempt is good. And look at that line. 22 points, 2 fouls, 2 rebounds, 2 assists for Kareem. As we are here in quarter number 2 in the Milwaukee Arena. And the fans here in Milwaukee are being treated to an outstanding first half performance by their superstar. As Jabbar knocks in the second for his 23rd point of the night. Milwaukee now up by 9. West over to Goodrich. Goodrich works against Allen. Back over to West. And West tries to drive it inside, and this time he's called for the offensive foul. Things just going from bad to worse for the Lakers as Milwaukee looks to once again stretch it to a double-digit lead. What's going to happen here with Robertson? He's got Baylor on the switch. Oscar's going to call his own number. He takes it to the rim, collides with Baylor. The layup by Oscar is good.
Oscar Robertson scores from Abdul-Jabbar.
So Oscar with a chance for a 3-point play. His free throw attempt is up and good. And Milwaukee has their biggest lead of the game at 12, 49-37 midway through the second quarter. It has been a dominant night for Kareem and certainly Lots of contributions from Dandridge and Robertson and Allen. This is a very well balanced Milwaukee squad, and the Bucks without Chamberlain have been struggling. West looks over to Goodrich. Goodrich into the lane. He's had success taking it to the basket here tonight. This time Abdul-Jabbar steps over, cuts him off. He alters the shot. The tip's batted around. It goes back to Wilt, and he'll toss it back out to West on top to reset the offense. Now they look over to Hairston on the baseline. He fakes. He drives. Kareem is there to cut him off. Hairston misses a shot. Kareem much more active on the defensive end the second quarter here. LA was taking advantage of him in the first. This time Abdul-Jabbar is more active and starting to force those penetrators to alter their shots. But this time there's a foul on the play, and that's going to be called against Curtis Perry. That's 3 on Perry. And that will send Jim Hairston to the line. Excuse me, Happy Hairston. Got him mixed up with Jim McMillan. So yeah, Curtis Perry will sit down. Into the game comes John Block as Hairston makes the first free throw, and the lead is back to 11. Hairston tries to make it 12 here, and he connects. So, excuse me, a 10-point lead for Milwaukee after the free throws by Hairston. 4 points now for Hairston as Milwaukee comes back on the offensive end. Dandridge has it on the outside. He wants Kareem down low. Can they get it down to him? Gets over to Robertson. Back over to Allen. Finally, they get it down to Jabbar. Jabbar down low he's called for the charge. He lowered his shoulder, and that time Chamberlain was able to establish position. And that is foul number 3 on Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Jabbar will leave with 5:39 to go here in the second quarter. And let's see if Los Angeles can take advantage of this opportunity to climb back into the ballgame. Lakers milling around. They get it out to West on the perimeter. West has a mismatch against Dale Block. Runs into Block as he takes it into the lane. His layup attempt is no good, but Block got him on the hand. And that is a foul on Block, and that will be 2 shots for Jerry West. West continues to lead the Lakers in scoring here tonight with 10. And make that 11 as he connects on the first free throw. As we welcome Big Clue into the chat room. Good game tonight. It's been a little bit one-sided in favor of the Bucks, but it is a good matchup with Abdul-Jabbar against Chamberlain. Abdul-Jabbar has been dominating that matchup with a 23-2 scoring edge. But here in the middle of the second quarter, Kareem has just gone to the bench with his 3rd foul, and the Lakers are going to try to capitalize and get back into the game. Jerry West tees up the second free throw. It's good. And the lead is back down to 8. Oscar Robertson bringing it back for Milwaukee. Looks down to Dandridge on the block. Dandridge lays it up and good. Very effective night for
Bob Dandridge.
Working in the lane here tonight against the smaller defenders. He's got 9 points on the night. Milwaukee's back up by 10. LA's going to look to Goodrich. Goodrich gets into the lane. This time he lays it up and good.
Goodrich from West.
Kareem goes to the bench. Goodrich goes to the glass. And he scores it. And now Los Angeles needs to start getting some stops. Milwaukee has been very effective with shooting 76% from the field, which explains why they're at the 50-point mark here with still 5 minutes to go in the second quarter. Lakers are really going to have to pick up the intensity on the defensive end. Allen has it now working against Goodrich. Allen steps around Goodrich into the lane. Chamberlain cuts him off. Allen stops and pops. The shot is no good. And the rebound is taken by Keith Erickson. Back come the Lakers. 4:44 to play. West from the outside. He's going to attack the glass. Comes off the pick from Chamberlain. Actually, he finds Chamberlain on the inside, and Chamberlain couldn't handle the pass, and that is a turnover. Back over to Milwaukee. Here come the Bucks. Block has it down low against Hairston. He turns and fires. Shot is up, no good, off the rim. And Hairston takes the rebound. Just over 4 minutes to play for Los Angeles. Coming back, still trailing by 8. They get it to McMillan on the perimeter, back over to West. West from the outside to Goodrich, and Goodrich is called for the offensive foul. Oh my goodness gracious. That is 3 on Goodrich, and he is going to have to leave the ball game as Pat Riley returns, as does Elgin Baylor. Milwaukee basketball, under 4 minutes to play before halftime. And at halftime, we will have a channel update. Block on the outside has Jerry West on him. West doesn't give him room to move. So they kick it back out to Oscar Robertson on top. Robertson over to Lucius Allen on the wing. Allen drives, and he's called for the offensive foul. So it's gotten kind of sluggish here the last couple of minutes since Kareem went to the bench. Los Angeles has not been able to cut into the lead. It's still an 8-point deficit, as McMillan now has it on the perimeter. Passes it back out top to West. West against Robertson. Tries to get into the lane. He fakes, he drives, he lays it up, and lays it in.
West from Baylor.
14 now for Jerry West, and the lead has been cut to 6. Robertson finds Dandridge inside once again. Dandridge working that low block with a little layup. This time he went to the right hand, and he got it to go. He
Bob
can finish
Dandridge
with both hands
from
in the paint.
Robertson.
He's hit 5 in a row and scored that assist number 8 for Oscar Robertson in a brilliant first half for the Milwaukee Bucks. They have not shown any signs of slowing down after that 30-2 mark in the Epic Basketball League in 70-71. Here to start off 71-72, Milwaukee's picking right up where they left off and doing it against one of the best teams in the league, and historically one of the best teams of all time. Here comes Milwaukee, back on defense. Riley has it for the Lakers on the wing. They dump it down inside to Chamberlain. Chamberlain can't get it. He tips it back out to McMillan.
From
and
West.
McMillan takes it in and lays it up and good. Milwaukee collapsed on Chamberlain that time. And McMillan found an opening and got to the glass and got the basket. The lead is now back to 6. Once again, we are under 3 minutes to play before halftime. Lucius Allen works from the outside with Chamberlain on the switch. Allen drives, runs into Baylor. Allen with the layup, no good. Are we going to have a whistle on the play? Yes, we do. That is going to go against Baylor. And that is 3 on Elgin. Allen misses the first free throw. 76% free throw shooter on the regular season. Second toss by Allen is good. And it's now 54-47 in favor of the Bucks with just over 2.5 to play before halftime. LA looking around. They can't find Chamberlain. Hard to imagine that they can't find Chamberlain. He's 7 feet tall. Instead, they go into Trapp now in the ballgame. John Trapp for Los Angeles. He works inside. His turnaround jump shot's good.
Trapp.
And it is a 5-point game. LA whittling away at the lead. Robertson looks to set the offense. They get it inside to Kimball. Chamberlain's all over him. He's going to try and kick it to Dandridge in the lane. Short jump shot from Dandridge. This one's no good. He had to hurry that one as Chamberlain was coming over, and Chamberlain grabs the board for Los Angeles. Back come the Lakers. Trying to cut it to 3. Riley on the outside working against Lucius Allen. Riley out of Kentucky, he drives to the basket and he's called for the offensive foul. Got to hand it to the referees. They are consistently calling the charge and rewarding the defenders who work hard to get that position. They're calling it that way on both sides. And the foul totals are piling up, but if nothing else, the refs are being consistent. And that is what you want to see. Under 2 minutes to play now, first half. Milwaukee with a 5-point lead on the basketball. Lucius Allen has it on the wing working against McMillan. McMillan pretty good defensively, but now we've got a whistle on the play and a foul away from the ball. That is going to be a reach-in foul against John Trapp. And with Milwaukee in the bonus, it will be 2 free throws for Lucius Allen. 7 points here on the night for Allen. Misses the first free throw. Second free throw for Lucius Allen is up. And it is good. Allen out of UCLA was a college teammate of Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, then Lou Alcindor during the UCLA years. 6-point lead now for Milwaukee. 1.5 minutes to play before halftime as LA continues to try and chisel into this deficit. They can't find Chamberlain. Riley has it on the wing. Back over to West. 15 on the shot clock. West is going to put it on the floor. He drives into the lane. Nelson comes over and cuts him off from the center position. That is the backup center, Barry Nelson. West misses his shot. Nelson takes the rebound. Milwaukee has some numbers, but they have the lead and time is running low, so they're going to pull it back and set the offense. Now they've got Barry Nelson against Pat Riley inside. They get it down to Nelson on the low block. His one-hand runner is tipped away and blocked by Chamberlain. Kimball takes the offensive rebound. Kimball is going to try the putback. His shot is around the rim and out. And this one will be rebounded by Wilt. With just over 1 minute to play here in the second quarter. Los Angeles slows it down. They've got McMillan with it down low. He is going to try and kick it down to John Trapp on the inside. Trapp has it in the paint. Short jump shot is good. 4 points off the bench now for John Trapp, and the lead's been cut to 4. Lakers trailed by as much as 12 earlier in this second quarter, but after Jabbar went to the bench with his third foul, LA has just methodically worked their way back into the game, and with 1 minute to play here in the second, the lead is down to 4. Milwaukee in no hurry to put up another shot. Barry Nelson has it inside against Chamberlain. He's going to try and get rid of it. He gets it out to McLaughlin. McLaughlin's going to pull the trigger from the perimeter, but he can't get it off before the shot clock expires. That's going to be another turnover for the Bucks, and LA has the basketball and a chance to cut the lead to 2. As we say hello to Rob in the chat room. Hello, Rob. Hello, Big Clue. Lots of fine people here in the chat room tonight. Los Angeles to inbound. Full 24 seconds, 36 on the game clock. West has a mismatch out on top against Toby Kimball on the switch. They're going to try and take advantage of that while the getting's good. And West fires it up and good.
West from Erickson.
16 points for West. Good first half performance by the Logo. And the lead has been cut to 2, and Milwaukee is going to hold for the final shot. They find Dandridge outside. Dandridge into the lane, cut off by Chamberlain. Shot no good. And that is the end of the first half. Your halftime score, Milwaukee 55 and Los Angeles 53. This game got a lot more interesting in the second quarter. As we pause for a drink. Should be a fun weekend on the channel. We have the remainder of tonight's ball game here in the Epic Basketball League. And tomorrow we'll be back online with Heartland Championship Wrestling. It will be action from, let's see, where are we going tomorrow? We are going to Nashville, Tennessee, the Fairgrounds Coliseum for Pro Wrestling Mid-America. And the main event will be a good one. It will be the big man Van Vader against another big man, Ernie the Big Cat Ladd. Big Van Vader, Big Cat Ernie Ladd. The winner of that match will be the #1 contender for the NWA World Heavyweight Championship, now held by Ric Flair. Our annual 4th of July pay-per-view is coming up. It's Freedom Festival 2020. And in the main event, Ric Flair will be defending the NWA World Heavyweight Championship against the winner of tomorrow's showdown between the Big Man Vader and the Big Cat Ernie Ladd. So look forward to that tomorrow on the channel. Sunday on the channel, My Journey with Jesus returns when we talk about the wisdom of God. And I think that will be it for the week. I'm also going to check out History Maker Golf on Sunday, but I'm not smooth enough with that yet to take it to the channel. And we've got lots of other History Maker Golf players on the channel, so I'm not going to worry too much about doing anything else on the channel on Sunday. Rob asks, how close to Columbus are you? In my heart, I am very close to Columbus. It's my hometown. Geographically, I am about 9 hours away from Columbus. I am now in Madison, Wisconsin, having relocated there. Star Wars Wrestling tomorrow as well. Oh, Slam Wars Wrestling tomorrow as well. Rob, is that a live show or is that something you're going to be doing on the channel? I'm not sure how that relates to how close I am to Columbus. It's been a rough week for the wrestling world. There's been a long overdue scandal throughout the wrestling industry relating to sexual abuse being perpetrated by various wrestlers. From all three of the major federations, there have been firings and allegations and accusations, and on top of the whole COVID pandemic and things, it has been a tough year to be a wrestling fan. But that's the beauty of Filsinger games and other cards and dice wrestling games and computer wrestling sims, is that we can enjoy the wrestling world just like we can enjoy basketball and baseball and all the other things we don't see live during the pandemic. We can come watch on YouTube, including action from the Epic Basketball League featuring the Lakers and the Bucks, as we'll take a quick look at the box score here at halftime, and then we'll return to action. 55-53 is your halftime score. Milwaukee led by as much as 12 in the first half, but as we saw in that second quarter, Abdul-Jabbar went to the bench with foul trouble, and that is when the Lakers made their comeback. And it is now a 2-point game, and it's the backcourt duo from Los Angeles, Jerry West and Gail Goodrich, with 27 of the Lakers' 53 points. Elgin Baylor gave a spark off the bench, balanced scoring from several members of the bench for the Lakers. And of course, for the Bucks, it has been all about Kareem. Kareem with 23 points in the first half on 9 of 13 shooting, and most of those 13 were against Abdul-Jabbar. Dandridge with 11 points, 5 for 7 from the field. Very nice, quiet performance for Dandridge. And of course, Oscar Robertson, 7 points, 8 assists, is stellar as usual. So that is your halftime box score, and let's head back to action. Rob says, Jim Cornette and wife. I haven't heard anything about that, Rob. Tell us about that while we get going with the second half warm-ups here. Los Angeles wins the tip, and they've got Goodrich now on the wing working against Lucius Allen. Goodrich had some good success taking it to the hole in the first half, but also picked up 3 fouls, and I think at least 2 of those were charges. So this time Goodrich is going to take the outside jump shot, and he buries it.
Goodrich, from West.
Goodrich from West for point number 13, and here to begin the second half, we are tied just like we were to begin the first half. Back come the Bucks. Oscar Robertson with it. Setting up the offense. Wants to get Kareem with it down low. Get Kareem started here in the second half. Kareem has it in the lane. The sky hook is nothing but net. That is
Kareem
a beautiful,
Abdul-Jabbar.
beautiful athletic maneuver that Kareem Abdul-Jabbar has perfected. Not only is it a thing of beauty to watch, it is unstoppable. And it is 25 points now for Abdul-Jabbar as Milwaukee regains the lead. LA now with the basketball on the outside. Jerry West has it working against Robertson. West takes it into the lane, and he's called for the offensive foul. There we go again. The referees are quick on those whistles anytime there's contact, and they have consistently called the offensive foul in both ways. Frustration on both sides, but keeping it fair. Milwaukee's going to go old school and dump it back down to Kareem. Can they find him down there? Robertson finally gets to him. He spins against Chamberlain. His shot's around the rim.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
And it falls back in. 5 in a row for Kareem, 27 on the night. Milwaukee now up by 4. LA's going to look to Goodrich. Goodrich on the perimeter, and he traveled with it. As we welcome Philip Reynolds into the ball game. Good to have you here, sir. As the Milwaukee Bucks have a 4-point lead and the basketball here, just over 1 minute gone by in the third quarter. They look inside to Kareem. Kareem continues to dominate the low block. Gets the ball on the pick and roll from Robertson and throws it home with a ferocious
Kareem
dunk.
Abdul-Jabbar, from Robertson.
29 for Kareem, and the fans here in Milwaukee are loving it. This is quite an opening night performance for Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. And now Goodrich from the outside stops and pops and gets another one to fall. He's got 15. It's West and Goodrich against Kareem, and Kareem is having his way with the Laker defense here tonight. They look back inside to Kareem down low. He pump fakes this time. Goes to his right. Shoots it up off the rim, no good, and Chamberlain comes out with the rebound. Goodrich had a thought about running the floor, pulls it back, gives it to West. What's West going to do? He fakes going into the lane. He's going to try for the pass. He gets it into Chamberlain down low, and Chamberlain walked with it. The struggles for Wilt Chamberlain continue. He has played into the third quarter and only has 2 points on the game here tonight. As Milwaukee runs the offense. They go through Robertson. They go to Lucius Allen. Working against Goodrich. Goodrich with the 3 fouls. Allen tries to take him to the hole, but Gail Goodrich knocks it away and steals it. That was a bold defensive play for Goodrich with 3 fouls, but he gains the possession for Los Angeles, and they're going to look down inside to Chamberlain. His short shot this time is blocked again by Kareem. Curtis Perry takes the rebound for Milwaukee, and the Bucks have possession once again. Still leading by 4, and once again they are going to look down to Kareem on the block. It's all about Kareem here tonight. His short jump shot is up, and it is all net.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
63-57 now. 9.5 to play third quarter. Milwaukee holding the lead as the Lakers come back on offense. Goodrich has it against Lucius Allen. Goodrich is going to pull the trigger from the perimeter. He is open, but he cannot get the jump shot to fall. He is bumped on the play by Lucius Allen, and he will get 2 free throws on the play. Gail Goodrich out of UCLA, just like Lucius Allen and just like Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Goodrich older than the other two. I don't believe they ever played together at UCLA. Goodrich steps to the line, shoots the first one up and good. 16 for Goodrich. And with the second free throw, he makes it number 17, and he now leads the Lakers in that category, as the Milwaukee lead has been cut to 4. Bucks come back on offense. This time they're going to let Robertson call his own number. Robertson from the perimeter sets and fires, and he drills it.
Oscar Robertson, from Allen.
9 points, 9 assists for the Big O. The lead is back to 6 with under 9 minutes to play third quarter. LA works the offense. They got McMillan on the wing, and it's stolen by Robertson. Robertson comes back the other way and stops to set the offense. They get it to Dandridge in the corner. His outside jump shot is good.
Bob Dandridge,
That's
from
13
Robertson.
for Dandridge, and that is 10 assists for Oscar here in the mid-third quarter. Oscar is dealing it, and Milwaukee is feeling it. I just made that up. That's a nice little catch line. Here come the Lakers. West gets it into Harrison. Harrison tries to get it back to West on the give and go, but it is stolen away by Abdul-Jabbar, and Milwaukee regains possession. A chance now to push the lead back to double digits, as they've got a little run going here in the middle of the third. They get it to Kareem. He rises up. His shot is no good this time. How about that? So he is fouled on the play by Jerry West, and Kareem will go to the line for 2 free throws. Kareem, 5 for 6 from the line tonight. A 69% shooter on the regular season, and he missed the first. The second shot for Kareem is up, and this one is good. And the lead is now 9, 68-59, with under 8 to play in the third. Back and forth we go. Lakers with the ball on offense. West working against Oscar Robertson. West is going to take it to the hole. This time it's kicked away by Robertson and out of bounds. So LA will retain possession, 7 seconds on the shot clock, as the Lakers try to make something happen. It's West on the move. Comes off the screen for McMillan. Gets into the lane. Lays it up and good.
West.
That is 18 now for West. The lead for Milwaukee is 7. Robertson sets the offense. They have Allen with it on the wing, but he's looking to get it down low to Kareem. The big man, steps around Chamberlain and slams it home with 2 hands.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar,
In the face of
Robertson.
Chamberlain, and that brings the crowd to their feet. 70-61 now, Kareem with 34. He may go for 50 before this night's over. Lakers looking to Gale Goodrich. Goodrich from the outside, it's stolen by Robertson. Milwaukee trying to take control of this one in the third period. Robertson has numbers, and he will run. He gets it over to Allen, and Allen lays it up.
Lucius Allen, from Robertson.
Double digits now for Lucius Allen. 12 assists on the night already for Oscar. LA's going to try Chamberlain. They have got to get him going if they're going to get back into this game. Defended by Abdul-Jabbar, has the good look inside, off the glass and good.
Chamberlain scores,
and he is fouled on the
from
play
West.
by Curtis Perry. No harm done there. As we mentioned earlier, Chamberlain is a miserable free throw shooter. 42% on the season for 71-72. But he gets this one to go. I guess that's the announcer's jinx in reverse, as Milwaukee sees their lead cut to 8. Coming back on the offensive end. John Block into the game for the Bucks. They're going to look to Dandridge now inside against McMillan. Dandridge was very effective down low in the first half. He pump fakes on McMillan this time, but the short jump shot will not go. And the rebound is taken by Jerry West for Los Angeles. Jerry West dribbles to his right, studies the defense. Gets it over to McMillan on the baseline. 13 on the shot clock. McMillan Steps through the trap, shoots the jump shot, no good. Rush that one. Chamberlain grabs the rebound. Chamberlain with the putback attempt, and it's stripped away by block. Chamberlain never did get that ball. You're not supposed to take the ball back down, but Chamberlain brought it back down to his waist and Block stole it. Kicks it out to Lucius Allen on the break. Milwaukee has numbers. Lucius Allen once again is all alone down court. And he
Lucius Allen from
His
Dandridge.
12th point of the night. Milwaukee now back out on top by double digits midway through the third. It's just been a struggle for the Lakers on every possession. And the Los Angeles team is getting desperate. Goodrich tries to get into the glass once again, but this time he double dribbles with it, and that is another turnover. 16 turnovers on the night for the Lakers to only 10 for Milwaukee. And there's a big story right there. If you look at the assist to turnover ratio, Lakers with 16 assists and 16 turnovers, Milwaukee with 22 assists and 10 turnovers. And that's a difference of 6 field goals. And that is the 10-point difference that we see on the scoreboard. As Milwaukee with the 10-point lead in the basketball here, 6 minutes to play, third quarter. They look inside to Block. Block is the open man. Short jump shot is off the rim, no good. And the ball is kicked around and out of bounds, and the referees rule that Los Angeles will take possession. Here come the Lakers with West. Looks over to his right where Goodrich is making his moves. Nothing happening there. They get it back to West. West has John Block on the switch. He pauses, he pumps. His shot's off the front rim, no good. Rebound is grabbed away on the offensive glass by Hairston. Hairston's going to go back up strong with it. He lays it up off the glass. Off the glass, no good, as it rolls off the rim, and Bobby Dandridge finally takes the rebound for Milwaukee. And the Bucks will bring it up slowly. Dandridge with it, looks down low to Kareem. Can't find Kareem. Dandridge takes it himself.
Bobby D.
And hits it again.
From Allen.
15 for Bobby Dandridge. The lead now is 12. Biggest lead of the night for the Bucks. 5:32 to play in the third quarter. LA looks to McMillan. Into Chamberlain, back out to Goodrich. McMillan back on the sidelines. He's double teamed. He shoots anyways. It's no good. And John Block takes the rebound for Milwaukee. Los Angeles just can't get out of their own way on the offensive end, as Milwaukee is looking to open up to yet their biggest lead of the night. Here's Oscar. Oscar steps into the paint. Flips it off to Abdul-Jabbar inside. Tried to get the bounce pass in there, but this time Hairston stole it and regained possession for the Lakers. Goodrich now is going to pull the trigger from the outside. He can't find the shot. He tries to get it to West. Terrible pass. Stolen by Robertson. Another turnover for the Lakers. And this time it is Oscar Robertson with the ball. He's got Dandridge with him, and they have the numbers. Dandridge gets it over to Robertson, but Robertson shuffled his feet, and that's another turnover. LA with the basketball now. 4:44 to play third quarter, trailing by 12. Los Angeles with West has it out on the perimeter. Comes off the pick. Kareem's got him on the switch. West drives to the basket. His layup is off the side of the rim, no good. There's a collision, and the foul's going to be called on John Block. That will put West on the line where he is 6 for 6 today. 82% on the regular NBA season, and his first shot is good. West looking for his 20th point of the night here at the free throw line. He gets it, and the lead is back to 10. Milwaukee up by 10 with the basketball, 4.5 to play third quarter. They look inside to Kareem. Kareem's got McMillan on his hip on the mismatch. Oh, but he kicks it back to Robertson. Robertson with the layup. It's no good. Tapped away by Chamberlain. And Chamberlain pulls the rebound for Los Angeles. Good defensive work by Wilt the Stilt. And back we go with Los Angeles, taking it over on the offensive end. Jerry West has block on him again. He's going to call his own number. No, he gets it over to McMillan. McMillan's jump shot no good. Hairston takes the rebound. Hairston with the putback attempt. He's got a good look inside and he puts it home.
Hairston.
6 points for Hairston. The lead is 8. 4 minutes to play here in quarter number 3. Block with it inside. Looks for the interior dump down to Abdul-Jabbar. Gets it to him on the pick and roll. And Abdul-Jabbar slams home another. 36 points now for Kareem, and Milwaukee back up by 10. How about this performance we are seeing tonight from Kareem Abdul-Jabbar? Goodrich on the perimeter, tries to get inside, stolen away by Oscar. And back come the Lakers. Quickly in transition, they go to Kareem. Kareem fakes left, spins right. Knocked away by Chamberlain. Nice recovery on the defense by Wilt. And Los Angeles regains possession. Just when you think LA is on the brink of getting blown out, they keep hanging around. And now they've got a chance to cut the lead back into single digits. Goodrich faced up outside by Dandridge. Can he get to the hole? He drives it into the basket. His layup is off the rim, no good. And Dandridge takes the rebound. Nice recovery by Bob Dandridge against the quicker Goodrich to deflect that shot and grab the rebound. Milwaukee comes back, looking down low once again to Kareem. Can they get it to him? They find him down on the block. Back out to Allen, over to Robertson. Robertson loses it, and Goodrich takes it away. Numbers now for the Lakers in transition. West takes it strong to the hole, dumps it off to Goodrich. No, he fakes it to Goodrich, takes the layup himself. Shot no good. Hairston with another offensive rebound. And he is going to pass it back out on top for a fresh shot clock. They're going to work it down to Hairston on the baseline. He tries to get it into Goodrich, and Goodrich kicks it out of bounds. Oh my goodness, we have got our first runtime error of the new season. So we are going to have to restart the game. Hopefully we'll be able to pick things up here in the third quarter. 2.5 minutes to play, and the score Milwaukee 78, LA 68. So while we are waiting for the game to restart, let's tell a little story about Wilt Chamberlain. Wilt Chamberlain, as you may know, dabbled in Hollywood, and appeared in a few different movies, always in the role of the the big foreboding-looking bad guy. And on his journeys in Hollywood, he became friends with a couple of other good-sized men by the name of Arnold Schwarzenegger. And their third traveling companion was another guy you may have heard of by the name of Andre the Giant. And as the story goes, resume saved game. LA Lakers at Milwaukee. Double click to resume game. Okay. And let's see where we will pick things up here. But I, of course, cannot leave you all hanging with the Andre the Giant story with Arnold Schwarzenegger and Wilt Chamberlain. This is actually an Arnold Schwarzenegger story. As the story goes, Andre the Giant, who was a legendary beer drinker, always insisted on paying whenever they went out for drinks or went out for a meal. Andre consistently insisted that nobody pays. Andre pays. Andre pays. And there was one night when Schwarzenegger snuck away from the table and took the waitress aside and said, "I want to pay the check tonight." And he secretly gave the waitress the money for the bill. And when Andre found out about this, he picked Arnold Schwarzenegger up by the lapels and lifted him up into the air. Andre pays, Andre pays. And that was the story of Wilt and Andre and Schwarzenegger. That Andre was one big dude. He apparently lifted up Arnold Schwarzenegger like he was a child. Okay, now we're getting a message that we're not getting enough streaming to maintain the video on YouTube. So if anybody is here in the chat room at the moment, if you can give me an update on how the video feed is coming through, I would appreciate that. But we will restart the game, and it looks like we have still the 10-point lead for Milwaukee. The possession has gone back to Los Angeles before the break, and it looks like somebody has the opportunity to shoot the basketball. Not sure who. It is whatever just happened. The shot was up and good. Wonder if we can get a play-by-play and see what just happened there. While we were away, LA connected on a basket. And give that to Hairston. Okay, Hairston got the offensive rebound, got the putback, and it is now 78-70 with Milwaukee holding the lead and holding the basketball. 2:47 to play, quarter number 3. And the Bucks are going to look back inside to Kareem. And this time the play is whistled dead as Kareem is fouled by McMillan. That foul is on the floor, so it will be just one shot for Kareem as a battalion of Lakers comes into the game. Everybody but Chamberlain heads out for a breather. The free throw by Kareem is good, and the lead is now 79-90. Or excuse me, 79-70. Here come the Lakers. They look inside to Elgin Baylor now in the ball game. He dumps it back out to Flynn Robinson on the perimeter. Robinson's jump shot is no good. John Block fights for the rebound, grabs it, and brings it back the other way for Milwaukee. Now they've got Block open on the low block, working against the smaller Pat Riley. His short jump shot's up and good. That's his first basket of the night.
John Block scores.
With 4 rebounds. Block working hard, and he gets the foul on the play as well. Block with the opportunity for a 3-point play. And he can push this lead back up to 12 for Milwaukee. He hits the free throw, and Milwaukee has equaled their biggest lead of the night. Hello, Al Red Sox fan, and welcome to the opening night game of the Epic Basketball League 1971-72 season. It was billed as the Battle of the Big Men, Wilt Chamberlain against Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, and Kareem has dominated. 37 points for Kareem midway through the third quarter, and Chamberlain has put up only 5 points thus far. So Kareem is dominating this matchup. Milwaukee has a 12-point lead. They led by double digits for most of the first half until Kareem went to the bench with his third foul midway through the second quarter. And Los Angeles climbed back into it, briefly tied the game at the beginning of the third, but Milwaukee has once again regained control, and they have a comfortable 12-point lead with 2 minutes to play here in the third quarter. So welcome, Al, to the chat room, and everybody else who is with us here this evening. I'm still getting that message about YouTube not receiving enough video and the buffering. So if I could get an update from somebody in the chat room in terms of the video quality, that would be fabulous. As LA comes back, they've got Pat Riley with it on the baseline. He is going to step around Lucius Allen, come into the lane. The layup by Riley is good. And he's fouled on the play by Kareem. And that is Robinson. Big. That is number 4 on Kareem. So Riley cuts the lead back to 10 and has a chance to cut it to 9 with the free throw. Mass substitutions now for Milwaukee as Abdul-Jabbar leaves the court. And now you have all 5 reserves on the court for Milwaukee. And Wilt Chamberlain, the only starter still in the game for the Lakers. So we'll see if Wilt can bring the Lakers back in this one as Riley goes for the free throw, misses the free throw. John Block with the rebound for Milwaukee, and the Bucks still hold a 10-point lead, and we're under 2 to play in the third quarter. Lowry outside to Kimball. Kimball gets inside for the jump shot. It's all net.
Toby Kimball, from Lowry.
Kimball gets the bucket to drop for Milwaukee, and the lead is back up to 12. Flynn Robinson running the offense for Los Angeles. They've got Baylor with it down low, working against Toby Kimball. Baylor rises up. His shot won't go. Rebound will be taken by Flynn Robinson on the offensive glass. Robinson looks to pass the ball. He gets it out to Erickson, back up to Robinson on the top of the key. Robinson from outside this time gets it to go. Flynn Robinson last season was a bench force. He would come off and shoot 20 times and score 20 points, and he was Mr. Excitement. He's had a fairly low-key performance here tonight, backing up Jerry West, because Jerry West has been brilliant for Los Angeles, 20 points and 8 assists. As we come into the final minute of play here in quarter number 3. It is Lowry setting the offense for the Lakers. For the Bucks. Charlie Lowry, the backup point guard. He's backing up Oscar Robertson, which is why nobody has ever heard of him. But Lowry is working against Flynn Robinson, 10 on the shot clock. He looks to pass the ball, gets it to Kimball down low. Kimball's going to have to put it up with 1 second on the shot clock, and he didn't get it off. Bob Dandridge back for Milwaukee, along with Barry Nelson, backing up at center. And Los Angeles with the basketball now, 39 seconds on the game clock. And they are going to look inside to Elgin Baylor. Down by 10. Baylor posting up, backing down on Dandridge. His short jump shot is good.
Baylor, from Erickson.
And it is an 8-point lead. And Milwaukee wants to try and hold for the final shot of the period. Lowry with it. Dribbles into the front court. Bounce pass to Wally Jones. Back over to Lowry. Jump shot from the outside is good.
Charles Lowry.
Nothing but net. 13 seconds to go in the quarter. So LA does have time to get off a last-second shot. Who's going to pull the trigger for the Lakers? It's Flynn Robinson over to Erickson. Erickson will take the shot, and at the buzzer, he delivers.
Erickson, from Robinson.
So it is an 8-point game in favor of the Lakers here as we enter the fourth quarter. How are you doing, Dave? Al, I am wonderful. It is Friday night. It is the weekend. We've got the Epic Basketball League on the computer here in the Dave Cave, and it doesn't get any better than this. Al, how are you and everybody in your neck of the woods doing? Everybody staying healthy, hopefully? All right. We go to the fourth quarter of an 8-point game. Milwaukee has been in control most of this game. Los Angeles just doing everything they possibly can to keep it close. And the times when Los Angeles seems to have the most success is when Abdul-Jabbar goes to the bench in foul trouble. And now they're going to look inside to Elgin Baylor again. It's kicked away by Baylor, and that will be a turnover as Milwaukee gets possession. And Charlie Lowry brings the Bucks back for their first possession of the fourth period. Kimball to inbound. Gets it up top to Lowry. Lowry's going to swing it over to Wally Jones. Jones from the outside shoots the jump shot. No good off the back iron. Toby Kimball grabs the rebound for Milwaukee. Toby Kimball's going to try for the putback. His short rainbow jumper is good. And the Bucks go back up by 10. LA back on offense. Flynn Robinson with it out on the top of the key. He takes it into the hole. His layup is good.
Robinson, from Erickson.
He got the give and go pass from Erickson, and the lead is back to 8. 11 minutes to play. Milwaukee looks to McLaughlin. McLaughlin on the perimeter. Ball's kicked away, and it's on the floor. There's a scramble, and it will be a jump ball. Block will jump it up against Chamberlain, and it is Milwaukee who gains possession with McLaughlin. 7 on the shot clock. Lowry with it out on top. Shot clock running down. Lowry has to put it on the floor. He drives into the lane. He's cut off by Chamberlain. Chamberlain made him alter his shot. It's no good off the back iron, and Chamberlain takes the rebound. And Flynn Robinson gets loose. Lays it up
Robinson
with the
scores
opposite hand.
from
It's
Baylor.
up and good, and he's fouled by Lowry. Charlie Lowry not happy with that call. But Flynn Robinson has the chance for the three-point play here. And he can cut the lead to 5 if he connects on this one. 86% fine free throw shooter. Very good shot here. And the lead is down to 5, just like that. Milwaukee coming back. Kareem still on the bench. As Lowry has it out on top. They look inside to John Block down low. Guarded by the smaller Pat Riley, but he cannot get the jump shot to go. Flynn Robinson takes the rebound. Robinson brings it up slowly. They're going to look inside to big Wilt Chamberlain. Chamberlain inside, kicks it back out to Robinson. Robinson is open for the jump shot, and he buries another
Robinson,
one.
from Chamberlain.
Robinson now with 13 points. He's lighting it up, and he is bringing LA back into this ball game. The lead's been cut to 3. Milwaukee running the offense. They've got it to Lowry out on top. He's going to be confronted out there by Wilt Chamberlain. 1 second on the shot clock. Lowry's got to pull the trigger. He didn't get it off. It's a shot clock violation and another turnover for Milwaukee. And we are under 10 minutes to play, and it's now a 3-point ball game. Back and forth we go. Keith Erickson now has it. Working against McLaughlin. Passes it out to the perimeter. 14 on the shot clock. Erickson looking for help. Takes the jump shot out of the corner and drills it.
Erickson, from Robinson.
Erickson ran out of ideas, just threw that one up at the basket, and it went down, and it is a 1-point ball game. How about that? Lowry setting the offense. Looking to McLaughlin. McLaughlin's going to pull the trigger against Keith Erickson on the wing. His rainbow jump shot is good.
John McLaughlin,
Only 4
from
points
block.
for McLaughlin tonight. Normally a very steady shooter, but with Kareem dominating the paint, they haven't needed McLaughlin to pull the trigger too many times. Milwaukee looks to the defensive end. Erickson takes another jump shot, and it's all net. LA starting to hit from the outside in this 4th period, and it's once again a 1-point ball game under 9 minutes to play. Chamberlain all over John Block on the low post. They kick it back out to McLaughlin. McLaughlin's going to fire again from the wing. This one will not fall. But Erickson got him with the body. And McLaughlin will go to the line for 2 free throws. First shot for McLaughlin is up and good. Make it a 2-point game. Here comes Gail Goodrich back into the game for Los Angeles as Wilt Chamberlain will take a blow. Curtis Perry into the game for the Bucks as McLaughlin tees up the second free throw and delivers. And the lead is back up to 3. Very interesting ball game here down the stretch. We'll see how close LA can cut it, and we'll see how long Milwaukee leaves their starters out to rest. because really it's been the bench of the Lakers that have kept them close in this game. Here's McMillan working against McLaughlin on the outside. Takes it into the hole, runs over Curtis Perry. Layup is no good. Will we get a call? Yes, they call that one on Perry, and that is his fifth. It'll be 2 shots for Jim McMillan. Chance to cut it back to a 1-point game. McMillan hits the first, and here comes the first unit back on into the game for Milwaukee with 8 minutes and 22 seconds to play. And the Bucks leading by 1 point now after the second free throw by McMillan. So we'll see what happens here. If the homestanding Milwaukee Bucks can regain control of this one, they're going to look right inside to Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Barely has time to get out of his warm-ups before they pass it to him in the low post. His short jump shot this time is no good. But he is fouled on the play by Leroy Ellis. And Jabbar will go back to the free throw line. Welcome to the chat room, Ahmed Hadi. Just tuned in, Kareem is killing Wilt. That is absolutely right. Kareem has got 37 points on the game. Only 5 points for Chamberlain. Kareem has been dominant. But he misses the free throw. And now Weston Goodrich, the starting backcourt for LA, is back into the game, along with Happy Hairston. So LA has all of their starters on the floor except for Wilt himself. Kareem at the line for his second free throw. This one's good. And the lead is back up to 2. West studies the offense. Swings it around to Goodrich on the perimeter. They get it back over to West. West is going to look to set up a teammate. He gets it over to Goodrich. Goodrich pulls the trigger from the wing, less than 3 to shoot, and he nails it.
Goodrich from
Good
West.
pass by Jerry West. West has been distributing effectively tonight. And between West and Goodrich, they have been LA's only hope. And with that jump shot by Goodrich, the score is once again tied. Milwaukee looks into Kareem. He comes off the pick. He's covered by West on a big mismatch. And Kareem once again with that beautiful sweeping sky hook off the glass and good for his 40th point of the night. And Milwaukee regains the lead. Jerry West looking over to the bench for the instructions. Swings it around once again to Goodrich. Goodrich guarded by Lucius Allen on the perimeter. His jump shot again is good.
Goodrich.
Gail Goodrich heating it up here in the fourth. Once again, we're tied. 7 minutes to play. 95-95. Robertson looks for Kareem. They get it into him down low. The sky hook off the glass, off the rim, no good this time. And Leroy Ellis takes the rebound. Lakers with a chance to take the lead. As West brings it up. Ellis is down low. Kareem's all over him. They kick it back out to West. West calls his own number from the top of the key. He can't get it to go. Rebound on the play is taken by Kareem, and Milwaukee dodged a bullet that time. Only 3 rebounds for Kareem tonight, but he has been doing all the work on the offensive end with 40 points, and they're going to go back to him again in this situation with the score tied. And now we've got a whistle and an injury on the play. Bob Dandridge is shaken up, and he is forced out of the ball game, and that's going to bring the Wilt Chamberlain back into the game, along with Baylor, and the backup guards are back into the game. So it's going to be up to Chamberlain to make things happen with this lineup. And of course, Flynn Robinson is always more than happy to shoot the basketball whenever it is in the neighborhood. Kimball to inbound for Milwaukee. They go inside to Kareem, but now we've got another injury as Toby Kimball is shaken up. But he'll remain in the game, and the play will continue. As they look, now down goes Kimball. Couldn't make his mind up. First he waved the trainer off, then he goes down again. He's still going to remain in the game. I don't know what's going on. There's 16 seconds on the shot clock. Wally Jones is running the point for Milwaukee. Kimball's got it now on the low block. Abdul-Jabbar has been forced away from the basket by Wilt. And with 5 on the shot clock, Kimball's going to have to shoot the baseline jump shot. Actually, he steps around the defender, lays it up and good.
Toby Kimball.
A rare basket for Toby Kimball, but that puts Milwaukee back up on top. Back come the Lakers. Erickson has it on the wing. Kicks it back out to Flynn Robinson out high. Robinson working against Wally Jones. He drives to the hole. He goes to the left hand. He lays it up and good.
Robinson from Chamberlain.
Actually, that one was tipped away and off the rim by Abdul-Jabbar. And he is called for the goaltend. So the basket will count, and that is 15 points for Flynn Robinson. But that's going to be all for him as Jerry West is back into the game to run the point for LA here for the final 6 minutes of this tie basketball game. And yes, Al, thank you for pointing that out. This is Wilt at the very end of his career. He is 13 years into the league now, compared to only 3 years in for Kareem. And for those of you who just joined us, 1971-72 was the first season that we saw Kareem Abdul-Jabbar in the NBA. It was Lou Alcindor for his first 2 years in the league, and it was during the offseason in 1971 when Kareem converted to Islam and took the name Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Okay, tie ball game, Milwaukee with the basketball, under 6 to play. They're going to look into Kareem working against Wilt. Can they get it to him down there from Jones? No, they can't get it there as Jerry West makes the steal. LA has the numbers. They've got West taking it to the hole himself. He lays it up and good, and LA is in the lead.
West.
Fine play by Jerry West. He stole the ball, went coast to coast, laid it up and in. And LA now with the lead. 5.5 to play fourth quarter. Wilt once again with his forearm in the low back of Kareem, forcing him away from the basket. Shot clock runs down. Kareem reposts. Can they get it to him? No, Kareem is shaken up and leaves the game. How about that? I think Chamberlain got him with a forearm across the low back. And Kareem is grimacing in pain. He's going to need some work from the trainer. And that could be the break that LA needs to steal one here in Milwaukee Arena after trailing for most of this contest. The very handsome Barry Nelson is back into the game for Milwaukee, replacing Kareem. As now both the two top scorers for Milwaukee, both Abdul-Jabbar and Bob Dandridge, are shaken up and on the bench. Oscar Robertson is back in the game for Milwaukee, and they definitely need him to run this offense with McLaughlin on the wing and a bunch of backups alongside. Gail Goodrich now into the game at the point for LA as Jerry West grabs a quick breather. Here is Milwaukee with the basketball. Wally Jones is open on the perimeter. They're going to send it his way. Wally, a good shooter, but he can't get that one to go. It's off the glass, off the rim, and no good. Chamberlain with his 9th rebound of the game. And LA with the basketball and the chance to extend the lead. How many times have we said that tonight? Not many. They look for Wilt inside. He is covered up by Barry Nelson. Instead, they get it down to John Trapp down low on the opposite block. Trapp is fouled by Perry, and that is number 6 on Curtis Perry. He is out of the game. That will be a one-shot foul for John Trapp. Trapp, a 70% free throw shooter. Chance to push LA's lead to 3, and he connects. 5 points for Trapp. And with just over 5 to play, it is the visiting Lakers holding the 3-point lead. Milwaukee is playing tight. The Lakers are playing tight defense on the perimeter. Nelson is available down low, but he's got Chamberlain on him. They don't like that matchup. They kick it back out to McLaughlin on the perimeter. He takes the shot from the baseline. That's no good. Milwaukee going cold here in the fourth. Wilt Chamberlain pulls another rebound for Los Angeles. And the Lakers once again bring the ball up with the chance to stretch the lead. This time they look to Goodrich. Working out top against Robinson. His jumper is no good. But he is fouled on the play by Toby Kimball. Yes, Jerry West, tremendous player. Elgin Baylor, tremendous player. Baylor actually retired very early in the 71-72 season, so he only appeared in a handful of games for LA in this season, and then he called it quits. They were shocked and surprised that had happened, but they were well equipped with plenty of good ball players, with Wilt and Gail Goodrich and Jerry West, and they went on to a 69-win season in spite of the retirement of Elgin Baylor. Here's Goodrich at the line. Gail having a very good night, both from the field and the free throw line. He hits the first free throw for point number 22. The lead is 4. As we see some changes for the Bucks, but still no Dandridge and still no Kareem, as Goodrich hits the second free throw. And Los Angeles has equaled their biggest lead of the game at 5. Lucius Allen with it on the perimeter. Robertson to Allen, Allen to McMillan. Allen shoots from the perimeter, and it's good.
Lucius Allen from Robertson.
14 for the former Bruin, Lucius Allen. As back come the Lakers. Just over 4 minutes to play. McMillan has it on the perimeter, working against a fine defender in Lucius Allen. He looks to pass. Finds Baylor down low against McLaughlin. Baylor on the low block, shoots from in close, and he gets that one to drop.
Baylor from Goodrich.
And once again, the lead for Los Angeles is 5. Oscar Robertson coming back the other way, calls his own number. His one-handed jumper from the free throw line is no good. And John Trapp with the rebound for Los Angeles. The wheels have fallen off for the Bucks here in the fourth period, as their 2 top stars have gone to the bench. And LA has taken advantage of this opportunity. Here's Goodrich, top of the key. Pick and roll with Chamberlain. Gets into the lane, short jump shot, no good. Kimball stepped over and made him alter the shot. Chamberlain takes advantage and crashes the offensive glass. But his putback attempt is taken away by Lucius Allen. Very clutch defensive play by Lucius Allen to steal that one from Chamberlain and prevent him from scoring a putback that would have pushed this lead to 7 with now just over 3 minutes to play in the ball game. Robertson works against Goodrich. Swings it around, gets it back. 1 second on the shot clock. Robertson's forced to put one up from outside. Swings it over to McLaughlin. McLaughlin can't get it off. Another turnover for Milwaukee. We are now under 3 minutes to play. And I am out of root beer and my voice is getting scratchy. First world problems here in the Dave Cave. LA in no hurry to shoot. They run it down to 12 on the shot clock. McMillan has it against Lucius Allen. Swings it back out to Goodrich on top. They find McMillan down low, and McMillan looks for Baylor. Baylor throws it away. Excuse me. That'll bring Jerry West back into the ball game. along with Goodrich and McMillan. All 5 starters now in the game for Los Angeles. Milwaukee still desperately missing Kareem and Bobby Dandridge on the bench. And here's Oscar working against Jerry West now. What's he going to do? He looks over to McLaughlin. McLaughlin has some space on the perimeter. With 12 on the shot clock, he's going to have to pull the trigger. Working against Jerry West, his mid-range jumper is no good. And Jim McMillan takes the rebound. Los Angeles has numbers, but Goodrich is going to pull it back. They get it to West with 2 minutes to play. He sets the offense. 16 on the shot clock. Over to Goodrich, back to West. 7 on the shot clock. West penetrates. Dishes it off to Goodrich with a beautiful pass. Goodrich buries the jump shot.
Goodrich, from West.
That is 10 assists for Jerry West, 25 points for Goodrich. And LA is running away with it now. Under 2 minutes to play, and the lead is 7. That's their biggest lead of the night. Allen to Robertson for Milwaukee. Swings it around to McLaughlin. McLaughlin with another jump shot. This one is good.
John McLaughlin, from Robertson.
And once again, it's a 5-point game. Will that be too little too late? Back come the Lakers. They're in no hurry. West walks it up the floor. Swings it around to Goodrich, back to West. West over to Goodrich. Another jump shot from Goodrich is good.
Goodrich, from West.
Now we finally got Bob Dandridge ready to return. They're still working on the lower back of Kareem, and he is still looking like he is in some pain. Milwaukee with the basketball as they call timeout. And let's see if we can force... let's see if we can get Dandridge back into the game here. Okay, yeah, we got Dandridge back in the game for Milwaukee. They need his scoring. Plenty of time, says Dave Gardner. Hope springs eternal with a 7-point deficit. Working quickly, Robertson calls his own number. He tries to get into the lane, and it's stolen away by Jim McMillan. Under 1 minute to play now. Lakers still killing time. Chamberlain has the ball on the outside. 6 on the shot clock. Swings it back out to Jerry West. West from the perimeter. Tries to get it over to Goodrich, and Goodrich is fouled. That'll be 2 shots for Gail Goodrich as the Lakers are in the bonus. And Goodrich has had an excellent night from the free throw line tonight. He hits another one for his 28th point of the night. And point number 29 makes it now a 9-point lead for the Lakers as the fans here in Milwaukee Arena start heading for the exits. Lucius Allen, open on the perimeter. Working against Goodrich. Fires the quick jump. No, he fakes the jump shot, gets into the lane. His layup attempt is no good. Hairston is ready for the rebound. And now with 38 seconds to play, Kareem finally wants to get back into the ball game. But that's going to be too little and too late. So the foul trouble and the injury to Kareem were the deciding factors in this one. As Goodrich misses the jump shot, we're into the final 30 seconds of play. Lucius Allen called for the foul. And Goodrich will get 3 to make 2 now with the Lakers in the bonus. He's not likely to need that third one. He has been automatic from the free throw line here tonight as Kareem Abdul-Jabbar returns to the game for no apparent reason. And Goodrich hits the second. It's now an 11-point lead with 35 seconds to play. Yes, definitely, Ahmed. Tough break for the Bucks. The foul trouble and it'll be interesting to see the plus minus, because the Lakers did all of their damage when Abdul-Jabbar was out of the ball game. Because when he was on the floor, he was unstoppable. They're going to go to him now in the final minute. And he rattles the glass with a slam. That's more frustration than
Kareem
anything.
Abdul-Jabbar.
As the Lakers now can just sit on this one with just 12 seconds to play. They're going to let Jerry West hold the ball. Dribbling out the clock down to 6. He gives it over to Goodrich. Goodrich lets the clock run out, and that's your ball game. So yeah, let's look first at the plus minus. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar was a plus 14, and the Lakers lost by 23. The backup center, Toby Kimball, was a minus 23, and that's all you need to know about this ball game. It was a sensational performance for Kareem, 17 of 23 from the field, 42 points on the night for Kareem. But the foul trouble and the injury trouble in the fourth quarter ended the night for Kareem. You look at the fourth quarter score, it was LA 34, Milwaukee 17 in the fourth period. Wilt gave him that forearm shiver, and that was all she wrote for Kareem. Absolutely correct, Al Red Sox fan. Gail Goodrich has got to be your player of the game. 10 of 14 from the field, 11 for 11 from the free throw line, 31 points, 22 and 11 for Jerry West. And Jerry West was 8 for 8 from the free throw line. Look at those free throw numbers, 11 for 11, 8 for 8. Chamberlain 1 for 2, which is a stellar performance for him. Pat Riley missed his only free throw of the night, as the Lakers go 26 for 28 from the charity stripe. Unbelievable. And Flynn Robinson with a nice 15 points off the bench. For the Bucks, again, Abdul-Jabbar with 42. Nice night for Bob Dandridge with 15, but he also got poked in the eye or something there in the fourth quarter, as the Lakers just went full on heel mode in the fourth quarter, and it paid off as Dandridge went down, Abdul-Jabbar went down, and the Milwaukee Bucks went down to defeat. All right, that is all for tonight's ball game here in Milwaukee. Your final score once again, 112-103. Here's the other scores from day one of the Epic Basketball League 1971-72 season. As I wonder if there's a place where we can look at scores for tonight. League, top performances, box search. Here are the standings for the night. I'll have to play with this some more and see if we can find a page with the box scores for the night. But your winners tonight, Chicago over Atlanta in Gold Division action. Also in Gold Division action, it was the New York Knicks with a win over the Cincinnati Royals. In the Silver Division, Houston and Philadelphia come out victorious. And in the Bronze Division, Phoenix over Portland, and the Detroit Pistons with a win over the Cleveland Cavaliers. So that is night number 1 of the Epic of the Epic Basketball League. And I will give you a quick update for next Friday night if I can find it. Let's see, somewhere I have a schedule that is marked up with what the games of the week are going to be. Is it here? No, it's not here. Bear with me and I'll tell you when what we're going to see on the channel here next week. It's got to be. Can't have two workbooks open with the same name at the same time. Yada, yada, yada. So we will close this guy. We will open that guy. Still can't find it. All right. There will be a game next week. And what we're going to do with the games on the channel is for the first half of the season, we will feature every team at least once. And that'll get us through about half the season. For the second half of the season, it's a 20-game season. And the second half, we will focus on the teams that have the games with the most playoff implications. And I sure as heck wish I could find next week's ball game. So we will take another pass at it. And if you're bored and you leave the channel, I can't say that I blame you. Epic Basketball League, 1971. Still no luck. So there will be a game next Friday night. There will be wrestling on the channel tomorrow. My Journey with Jesus on Sunday. I won't bore you with any more of the details. But to everybody who came out tonight, thank you. I have gotten so many fun comments about the Basketball League. Our Red Sox fan, Ahmed Hadi, welcome to the channel. D. Scott Howard, hello and welcome. Dave Gardner stopped by tonight. Randy Luxembourg was here earlier in the game. Philip Reynolds, Rob made an appearance, Big Clue, ID Jester, G-Puck, all kinds of fun people in the chat room here tonight. Thank you all for joining me here tonight. And from the Dave Cave, this is the Epic Sports Broadcast.